And now an update to another story that first came to us as we listened to your voice in Clarksville. For several months, firefighters there have been fighting for higher pay. Now those same firefighters claim they're being retaliated against for speaking up. Our Chris Davis brings us up to speed.
The Clarksville Firefighters Association sees this as a different kind of emergency.
Because it's a serious step.
An emergency stemming from their paychecks and how they're treated on the job.
We're talking about lack of trust from just retaliatory things of speaking out or the treatment we receive at work.
I'm an engineer, I've promoted, but I don't make a whole lot more than the starting pay.
Back in June, we first told you about members of this department asking for higher pay.
Nobody's asking to be rich, we're just asking to be equal.
$43,800 is how much a new firefighter without any certifications makes in the CFD, while many neighboring communities pay up to $15,000 more.
So you do the math on how a man can afford to survive on that, a single man, and then a man especially that has a family to provide for.
Firefighters and their allies launched a social media campaign and held rallies to convince the mayor and city council to do a pay study.
Well, the council voted to look into a pay study, and then when it came to the vote on doing a pay study, they voted not to do one.
Jesse Snyder, the association president, says since that campaign, many of his members who spoke up have faced retaliation or have even lost their jobs.
Back in the summer, there were 5 people that were terminated. They were probationary employees.
So the union voted recently to take a pretty drastic step, pass a resolution of no confidence against Fire Chief Montgomery.
They all realized that something needed to be done to bring attention to the situation and the issues that are going on.
In addition to concerns about pay, intimidation tactics, and retaliation, the resolution also claims Chief Montgomery, quote, refuses to admit there is a retention problem.
Over the last 6 years, we've lost 60 people plus.
I reached out to see if Chief Montgomery or Clarksville Mayor Joe Pitts would want to sit down and talk about this story. I was told by a city spokesperson neither the chief or the mayor would be providing a response.
What we're asking for is just some communication. Let's sit down, let's have some communication. Let's make it a better place together.
Snyder says the association will look into even further steps as long as it continues to feel like an emergency.
The guys aren't asking for $1 million contracts. They're just asking for a livable wage that would get them comparable with the other cities and states.
With photojournalist Devin Crawford, Chris Davis, News Channel 5.
Thanks, Chris. By the way, a vote of no confidence is largely symbolic, but the union hopes it sends a loud message. By the way, the next chance that firefighters have to push for raises would come next summer when the city considers the next budget.